Hello friends. It has been one too many days since I got a video out, so I do have another bins haul today, and then I actually already have another bins haul that I will be recording in the next couple days to put out in a few days. So yeah, I'm gonna just jump right in. I'm excited to show you what I found. This is all it is for today, and I just checked my receipt and it was $101.76 for everything I'm gonna show you, which as I'm looking at this feels like I feel like this isn't that much. Maybe this is heavy. Okay, maybe it is. I forgot to weigh the Once Upon a Child separately, so that's kind of lumped in with the whole $101. I did not find a ton for Once Upon a Child, and spoiler for the next video, I also didn't. So maybe like one bit or like one bag like this per, but these bags are not very large. So I don't even think I'm going to be able to make a trip there this week. Not that I couldn't, but I don't feel like it's going to be worth it yet. So I'm going to probably just get it put together and then just keep adding to it over the next week as well. So yeah, let me jump in and see what I did find. If I am forgetting something, like I just pulled these out of my garage and I don't know, it's possible I forgot a bag up there, but if that's the case, I will just show you in the next haul and then let you know that that was part of this haul. All right. So the things that are headed straight to Once Upon a Child are this book. This, I've never heard of this brand, but I figured I'll try it out. Flit and Flitter? I don't know. This is the tag. Just kind of reminded me of like Matilda Jane type stuff, and they buy all of that from me, so we'll try it out. Like I said in the last haul, I am doing JBF next month, so whatever they don't buy, I'm just gonna tag for that sale. These are some really cute little Jordache overalls. I love when they have like these sort of things, so very cute. We've got a snowsuit from Cat and Jack, so Target brand. These are some kids' Levi's. Cat and Jack space t-shirt. This is Shein. So yeah, but it is a girl size. It's a really cute little top for the summer with some denim shorts. So hopefully they buy that. They do buy Shein from me all the time. This is a boys Reebok hoodie. These are Justice / Care Bears girls jogger pants. This I pulled off a Build-A-Bear, just a cute little dress. They did buy that Build-A-Bear Baby Yoda one from me last week, and they almost always buy the baby or Build-A-Bear stuff, so we'll see. This is just a Rockies t-shirt. I don't know that they're gonna buy this, but like I said, it'll just go to JBF if they don't. Just like a little chalk. I don't know, it seems like you can put it in your phone and then like bring it to life, your chalk drawing, so seems kind of cool. And last thing headed to Once Upon a Child are some kids' Old Navy jeans. So yeah, I feel like that was only like 10 or 15 things, so I'd probably only get about 30 bucks back or so on this stuff, so definitely gonna hold off. All right, and then let me do this one first so that I can put stuff back into it after. So this one I'm not taking to Once Upon a Child just because of how heavy it is. Yeah, it's 2 pounds, 2 ounces. So I basically paid close to $5 for this, and I would not get that back from them. You know, sometimes I'm fine with that. But since I am doing JBF, I think this is a pretty cool toy. It's wooden, Noah's Ark. It is still new inside. And I think I scanned the barcode and saw these like selling on retail sites for like 40 bucks, $39 or something. So I'm going to probably price it 15 to 20 or so at JBF and hope it sells. I'll probably do 15 then, just so that I hope it sells at the full price. Even if it sells at the half off price, I would still basically break even on my investment. So yeah, but most likely this would probably sell. I think a wooden toy new, especially since the sale is in November and people are going to be looking for Christmas gifts, I think that would sell. Okay, so that is kind of how I do JBF. Like I remember doing that when I did it way back when, even before I was much of a reseller. at that time, like our Salvation Army had 50-cent Fridays. So anything in the kids department was 50 cents. Didn't matter what it was, snowsuits, boots, like literally like anything, 50 cents. So I would just go there and get as much as I could, tag it up for the JBF sales. And in my head, as long as I like, you know, you can't expect 100% of your stuff to sell, but it's kind of a guessing game as to what will or won't. And so is reselling. So, you know, the same thing like when I'm sourcing for eBay, if I can sell it, okay, like if it's sitting for 6 months and I'm like sick of looking at it in my store, I can just discount it enough to like get my initial investment back. So that's kind of the same way that I'm looking at JBF. That way I'm not stuck with stuff for multiple seasons, but at least I didn't lose any money because I got my money back, my cash flow back, and I can just buy something else that's hopefully better for the next sale. Got a lunchbox to sell at JBF. This looks brand new inside. These are just some Sky socks for my boys. I sell these on eBay, but they don't go for a ton. It's a Magic Quest wand, but I'm going to try this at the JBF sale just to see. Yeah, normally on eBay I'm getting like 8, maybe up to 10 bucks. You know, the ones without anything special as a topper, you can just buy at the place, I think for 15. I don't know. I don't remember. I know we got ours as part of a package deal, but anyways, they do sell. So hopefully at the JBF sale, somebody wants to grab it. We actually have a great wolf lodge in Colorado Springs, so I feel like it's a good place to sell it. That's my receipt. As far as linens, I think it was just, these were the 3 linens, and they charged me just £1, which I guess they round up because this is only 11 ounces, but that's fine. So I only paid 49 cents total for all 3 of these things. These 2 are new sealed IKEA pillowcases, and I did see, I'm kind of bummed they're not the exact same because I wanted to make a lot. I don't know, it'd be silly to make a lot of 2 different ones, right? So I'll probably sell them separately, but you know, I was seeing 2-pack go for like 30 bucks. So hopefully 10 to 15 or so each plus shipping, which honestly is not bad for such a cheap investment. Plus these are super easy listings. Honestly, a lot of IKEA stuff does really well. And then this is just a little Aiden and Anais. Nope, just kidding. Honest Company little washcloth that I will do at JBF. So, you know, that 49 cents should get me probably at least, I'd probably price this only for like $1.50 or something, you know, not much, but that's making $1. So the way I'm seeing JBF, actually, you guys can't see it, but over here I put all the leftovers from my Alana. I'm going to start tagging them soon. And I'm going to do my best to like actually like keep time of myself while I'm tagging, because a lot of times I'm like, I only worked a few hours, but I want to see if I feel like my time is actually worth me doing this, you know, going forward as well. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's like something like this. I might only make $1 or so, or I might only make 75 cents once, you know, I think they take 40% of your sales. So, but if I can do so many per hour, like this is not like eBay where I have to photograph and list and store and whatever. All I have to do is kind of like, type it out really quick. I would just write Honest Kettle washcloth and then print it out. I do have to cut them up. Like we have a little paper cutter. And then like just tagging gun it on. So I don't know. I in my head I can do a lot more than I probably can. So that's why I want to keep time and see if it's worth it. But yeah, I think it will be. You know, I'm not honestly, if I like say make $25 an hour, I think that was good enough, because I'll also be able to make some content off of this. And you know, I'm excited to do it. I think it's interesting. I'm excited to look for more stuff when I'm at the bin. Sometimes if you're just sitting around between rotations, it's kind of boring. So the more things I'm doing, the more things I can look for. And then I get to share them with you guys as well and give you ideas. Like I know not everybody wants to do eBay, but maybe some people can do JBF because it's a little bit simpler. You can, you know, you don't have to deal with shipping labels and post offices and things like that. I feel like that was a big tangent, but thanks for watching. All right, this was funny. Well, these I put in here. But you guys know I like finding these little people at the bins, and these were already like in this bag for me, so someone already did the work. Someone probably donated them that way. These are completely mismatched. None of these go to like the same sets, but that's perfectly fine because that's how I sell them anyways. And I already have I have 2 sets listed already, but I have another half a bag that I was just waiting to get a little bit more. So I think that I can make one more lot now. I usually sell these around $1.50 to $2 per piece as a lot. So let's say if I have 20, I'd probably list it around $39. I always have a sale running though, so I'm expecting closer to $1.50 per little person. But they don't weigh a whole lot. I mean, these are 9 ounces for quite a few. So yeah. And then these I just got for me, and I've been doing an art project with a friend and she has a bunch of these little paints. So I don't know if she wants these or not, but I figured they didn't cost me much. She's been letting me use her stuff for free. So yeah, I'm going to just give these to her. Hope she wants them. This one's still new sealed, just some acrylic paints. I'm sure it doesn't hurt to have more. And I'm sure, I don't know, I don't do much crafts, but these are probably what, at least $3, $4, maybe $5 a piece if you buy them new. All right. These I just bought hoping that they would fit in my car because my car does not have floor mats anymore. We have a Toyota Highlander, and yeah, so I don't know that these will fit. Like, I don't expect them to fit perfectly, but if they could just fit in there, that would be great. So I'm going to try those out. Otherwise, I would probably just redonate because these don't have anything on them that specifies like what they should be going to. So I figured it was worth the chance. If you follow me on Facebook, you already saw this cutie, a little jelly cat, Snowflake. Just in case you guys, you know, I talk about jelly cats all the time. I don't know if I show you the tag. But yeah, I love finding these. This one I think was in the $15 to $20 range, if I remember correctly. So yeah, love it. Always look out for Jellycat. I made a post about this and I said, show me your most recent Jellycat find. And like so many people commented and like, I loved looking at them. They're so cute. The couple that like I really liked were the little plants because I love plants. They're cute, but I cannot keep a plant alive. So I was like, I need to get a couple of these Jellycat plants so that I can just set them on my shelf, one in my office, one in my bedroom, stuff like that. This is something where I also got it for JBF over Once Upon a Child because of weight. This is 1 pound, 7 ounces, so almost $3. It's just a little wooden music toy set. And it is, I did look it up on Google. It's missing a couple of them, but it has most of them and they're really in good shape, the ones that are here, so I thought somebody would love this and I just wanted to save it from the bins. So yeah. Anyways, I'm not probably, I can't remember how much this was retail, and since it is missing a few pieces, I was thinking I was going to price this around $10 or so. And so now, probably things that I'm going to be buy, sell, trading, or listing on my own. This one I couldn't decide, so I just got it because it was pretty lightweight. It's just Wild Fable, so Target brand, but I thought it was a cute little dress and was really hoping that Plato's will buy this, so we'll see. I won't enjoy listing this if neither of the buy, sell, trade stores buy that, but I'm willing to. It's in great shape. And this is so cute. I wish this was my size. I don't even really know this brand. I feel like it's like similar to Zara, or maybe it is like a lower end line of Zara. Sephora. But look at this. It has like the, what are these called? Is this called Swiss dot? Something like that. And it's like embroidered here. I don't know. I just love this blouse. I don't think Plato's would buy this, but maybe Uptown. So I'm going to try it there first. These are some Old Navy wide leg, high rise, just like a gauze pant. And these were from 2025, just January. So not even quite a whole year old. So I'm hoping maybe one of the buy sell trades buy these. We'll see. They do buy Old Navy from me pretty often. Oh, that was another reason I bought the Wild Fable dress. This was just from 2024. So I thought that was fairly recent. These I'm going to have to list on my own. I do not think that Uptown buys Cabby. But these are nice fall color corduroy pants. So and they are in a size 18. I think I can at least get 20 bucks for those. Got some Ariat jeans. I can't remember. I was here with my friend Brandy and Crystal, and we were all just going through our carts and kind of like whatever we didn't want, we're like throwing it in a pile or like asking the other person if they want it. So one of them gave me these. I think it was Crystal, but anyways, it does have a couple stains here, which I do not mind. Like, I'm going to wash these. I don't think they're going to come out. They seem to be set in, but they're Ariat jeans, so like I don't even care. Like, I've sold torn up Ariat jeans for still over 20 bucks. So I think these will still be like at least $25 sale or so. I believe Crystal gave me these. It's just universal thread. I just thought they were a cute style. I almost didn't get them just because of light color, but since they were new at Tag, I'm really hoping that Uptown buys these from me. This is Jose Bank Traveler 100% merino wool. Just like a little Henley sweater. So Jose Bank, I like it. Depending on the material, like it has to be more of a substantial piece. I found another one like this, but it was just Pima cotton and slightly faded, so I did leave that one. These used to sell for a lot, but like they don't really anymore. Like honestly, this might only be like 20 bucks. So I'm probably going to try this at Uptown first, just because they'll at least give me a few dollars quickly. Oh, I didn't realize there was paint on here. Well, that's okay. I was gonna see if Chris wanted this anyways. That's a bummer though, because this is heavy. So I knew that it had these spots on the front, but these looked washable, the little white spots. But it's just like one of those really thick Polo Ralph Lauren hoodies. And honestly, if Chris doesn't want it, I could still sell it with these couple paint. It's like blue paint. So yeah, I mean, these would go for like 35 to 40 in great shape. So I'm hopefully, if he doesn't want it, I can still get like 20 bucks. All right, we have Coldwater Creek, new at Tag. Just like a red sweater. I thought this was perfect for the holiday season. I'm gonna get that listed pretty quickly here. Hopefully, it only retailed for like 30. So I'm gonna probably price it around 20 or so plus shipping. I think Brandy gave me this one, Alfred Dunner. If this wasn't new at Tag, I would have left it, but it's a cute little grandma sweater, so why not? It has real embroideries and beading. Like, I think it's nice. I'm sure I can probably pull 20 bucks out of that. I'm gonna try this on. It's just Land's End basic t-shirt. I love the Land's End stuff. It's so soft. Anyways, if this does not fit me, I'll list it probably 15 to 20. Brandy gave me these. They are some men's Adidas soccer shorts, which these are, they only retail for $18. I might even take that off and then try these at the buy sell trade stores first though. This is the brand Cripple Creek. I've sold it many times. This is real leather. Yeah, 100% genuine leather. Just like a nice vest. So I'm sure this is probably at least 30 bucks. It's not in a, I'll check comps. If it's like 30 or less, I'll probably take this to Uptown first. They would probably buy it, honestly. Because it's not in amazing condition, there are some spots in the leather, and I'm not going to try to clean it, so I would just sell it as is anyways. But I don't like describing flaws that much, so I'd rather sell it to them and just get some quick cash. This is Nike Golf, and it is a 700 downfill. So if you didn't know, a lot of jackets that are downfilled tell you the... Honestly, I don't really understand. Like, I know the higher the number, the warmer the coat. But I don't really understand it much more than that. But anyways, so I'm always looking for high downfill coats. So yeah, this is a really nice vest. And I did not check a comp, but hopefully it sells for a good amount. I will list that one on my own. I like selling down stuff. Brandy gave me this, and honestly I just bought this because I wanted to try it on. It's like a Knox Rose dress, but if it doesn't fit me, I will list it. Knox Rose they don't make anymore, so I don't believe like the buy sell trade stores would buy it from me, so I'll list it. This is Ralph Lauren, just a basic classic fit button-up shirt. It is a men's small, but seems to be in great shape. Blue with the red embroidered pony. You know, these usually sell for close to 20 bucks. So, although I'll probably just take that to the buy-sell trades, because even though those sell for close to 20 bucks, there's a million of them listed on eBay. So again, quick cash. Today, so I've been going to Uptown on Saturdays. You guys know I say you can only go once per week. That's just the store rule. So Saturday is like the current day that I've been going to keep it with my week. So this last Saturday I traded them 19 items and they gave me $150 for store credit. I could have taken $120 cash, but I had already looked around the store and found a few pieces I wanted that I knew I could flip for more. So why I'm saying this is because just before I started recording this video, one of them sold, which was a pair of Lululemon, I think it's the Dance Studio pant. I found a new tag pair there. You know, their store price for those pants were $50. You get 10% off for selling too. But since I was trading, I only had about $25 into the whole trade. And I ended up getting 5, what I think is pretty good items with the credit. So, and then I think I paid like 3 something more out of pocket. So I estimate I have about $6 out of pocket into each of the 5 items that I got. And all of those should sell for, I mean, 50 minimum, I think. So yeah. So 25 or 30 bucks or so out of pocket. The Dance Studio pants sold for $79 already. So I'm already in the profit total on the whole trade. And then, yeah, once those other 4 items sell, I'm expecting another 200 to 250. So really, really good trade versus if I would have just taken 120 straight cash. So I'm saying that because like something like this, yes, I could sell it for 20 bucks, but I'd have to list like all of these items to sell them for 20 bucks. So what I did with Uptown on Saturday was trading the $20 items for $50+ flips and lesser. So I have the less items to probably honestly make more than I would have off the 19 items. So I don't know. That's how I do it. Sometimes I take the cash. It just depends. But lately I've been finding some pretty good items in their store. All right. This is Old Navy. These are just a wide leg, so that's why I grabbed them. I feel like they still like this style. Plato's and Uptown, so I'm sure they'll buy those from me. This is the brand Scoop, which is not like a brand that I'm looking out for, but I thought that this was a good piece for the buy-sell trade stores. It's like a cropped denim jacket, so like everybody loves a denim jacket. Cropped is still seemingly in, so yeah. I think one of them will buy that. And then this I kind of wanted to try on. It's Valerie... I don't know if it's Valerie Stevens. It just says Valerie Separates right here, but I feel like the brand is Valerie Stevens, but it's 100% cashmere red sweater. It does need a little work. Like it has a bunch of fuzzies. I did not see any holes though. I don't think it's going to fit. It's a large, but like an older. I was hoping this would fit me like just a little Christmas cardi, but I don't think it's going to fit. But either way, 100% cashmere sweater. I'm going to pick that up at the bins if it doesn't have holes. And I know a lot of people even pick it up with the holes because they like to sell it as like a craft bundle, you know. So, just different ideas if you're a bin shopper anyways. All right, I got one more big bag. I wish I had something here to put this on. Let me put these back in this bag for now. Almost all of my bins are currently taken up, guys. I've been shopping too much and not listing my stuff as much. I need to get to that. I honestly might record that other bins haul today just so I can get to work on it. Now that I'm looking, like this was kind of heavy stuff, so I think the $100 makes sense now. This is Chico's Zenergy little golf skirt, so this is probably 15 to 20. I feel like they never buy Chico's from me at Uptown, even though I sometimes see it in there, so I'll just list these. This I will probably take there though. It's Cabela's men's flannel. I'll probably also try that at Plato's. Yeah, Plato's always wants men's, and you know, where they're like, for women's stuff, they're like, that's too mature of a brand, but on the men's stuff, they often take, you know, I would consider like Duluth Trading Co., Cabela's and stuff more of a man brand, but like they seem to take it. The only thing they have told me, like, I feel like they passed on J. Crew because it had, it was like button down versus button up, and they just said it was too formal, so that makes sense. Anyways, just a nice Cabela's flannel. If I have to list this, it's probably 15 to 20. These are Fox Racing, a motocross pant, and they are new at tag, although I almost feel like, I don't know, they're definitely very dirty, so I'm gonna have to wash them somehow. Which means taking off the tag probably. Either way, I thought that they were worth picking up. You know, the retail on them was $90. I think at least $50 probably, even if with no tag. So I don't know, thought it was a good find. I love selling Fox Racing. I could potentially try these at maybe like Play It Again Sports. I don't know if they do motocross stuff. I said I wanted to check them out, and I haven't done it yet, but I still want to. This is just a Reebok sports bra I wanted to try on. This is LL Bean with some women's shorts. I think these were in Brandy's go back pile, so I just grabbed those. These are probably 15 to 20. This was from Brandy's go back pile. Chico's button up shirt. So I love Chico's, probably around 20 bucks. Brandy also gave me this. It's like a loft shirt. I might try this at Uptown. You know, this is kind of summer vibes though. Even though they say they buy all seasons all the time, I don't believe it because they almost always pass on like shorts and stuff right now. Things that I know that they would take if it was say March. This is a Columbia flannel, so this will be tried at the buy sell trade stores first. Chico's So Slimming Girlfriend Slim Leg Ankle. I think Brandy gave me these. They have this little detail here, and they are a size 16, so great. Probably at least 20. I hadn't heard of this brand. I looked it up. When I first saw it in the bin, I thought, oh, is that Affliction? But it's Miami Ink. I did see some pre-owned t-shirts going around 30 bucks, but this is not like my favorite thing to sell, so I'm probably just taking this to the buy sell trade stores. These are new at Tag Volcom. They do have some bins dust on them, so somebody a while back told me a trick about like for new at Tag stuff, you could just kind of put it in the dryer. That should like get any dust marks off, plus it gives them a little bit of a sanitize, so just the heat kills germs. So probably gonna do that with these. I just said the buy sell trades won't take shorts. They probably would take these since they're new with Tag. I could also probably sell these for at least 20. I always have a dilemma, like, because I love listing new with Tag, but I also like getting money really quick and not having to list stuff. So I'm not sure. Honestly, they would probably just go there because I don't think they would sell quickly. If this was like 100% sell-through item, I'd probably sell it on myself. On my own. I know I say on myself, which doesn't make sense. Rye gave me these, some women's cool shorts, very good condition. I will probably list these for 20 bucks. I don't know if the buy sell trades would buy these. They might. We'll see. Got some Columbia women's, like a, what is it? Like a capri hiking pant, very stretchy. I might try these at Uptown. I was hoping one of the buy sell trades would buy this. I thought it was a perfect fall piece, but this brand is not something that I'm looking out for. I basically only bought this based on style, so very good fall color. I love corduroy. I do think one of them will buy this, so crossing my fingers. I don't think they really buy scarves, so I'm going to list this. I don't know anything about it, so it's Toomey, not the same as the luggage, but 100% baby alpaca scarf, so that's a great material. I did see some pretty high comps, but then I saw some low ones as well. So we'll see when I get into actually listing this. I'm hoping I can get at least 30 bucks, maybe a little bit more. So we'll see. This is St. John's Bay, also like a men's corduroy button-up shirt. So St. John's Bay is just JCPenney's. I definitely do not pick up all of that brand. I picked this up because it was corduroy. I also pick up their like thicker shacket ones. What did I see a post the other day? I'm gonna sort high to low really quick. I swear I saw a post that was like, people are selling St. John's Bay shirts for a lot, and I don't know if it was like a fake thing. So let's see if I can find anything real quick. Bay shirt. It was men's. Category men. Yeah, so on eBay, I'm sorting high to low just to figure out what is happening, or like what is going for the big bucks. And what day is it? It's October 8th. One sold on it. So these seem to be coming out of Japan, like the ones that are selling for, no, some of them are the US. This first one that I saw, $108, free shipping from Japan, but it just says vintage 90s St. John's Bay long sleeve flannel check shirt. Like, this is, I mean, that's the tag. Yeah, so these are kind of the ones that I would normally pick up at the bins, just like a thicker flannel. Although I never sell them for this much. So this is like the shirt that, I don't know. Anyways, so maybe if you find something similar to that, it might be worth picking up. But in general, obviously St. John's Bay is not anything super special. So I'm honestly probably going to take this to the buy sell trade stores first. I do want to list this. It is J. Crew. It says Nordic all-weather design. It's just like a cute little fall jacket. I just think it's a really nice piece. So hopefully that's over $30. This is a Maurice's flannel. I think I'm going to try this on. That's kind of why I bought it. I don't usually buy Maurice's unless maybe it's new at tag. If this does not work out for me, I will try it at the buy sell trade stores, and then if I have to list it, it's probably only like $15. This I hope the buy sell trades buy, because I do not want to list it, but I will if they don't. It's Dickies women's like cropped fleece thingy, velvety, velour, whatever you call that. I feel like this is something that they're going to want though, so I was willing to take a chance. Last few things are shoes. So we got some men's Skechers slip resistant, like a little clog. So mostly good shape, you know, a little dirt in the bottom. I'm gonna throw these in the wash just to get them, they're a little dusty, but these are probably 25 up to 30 bucks. I love wrestling shoes. These are just some basic Asics Matte Flex, but usually are pretty easy 30 bucks as well. And last one are some women's, little beat up, but not bad, honestly. Ariat cowgirl boots. They are composite toes, so yeah. And like, look at the treads. They're a little dirty, but they're not really worn down. So I imagine these are over $50 sale even in this condition. So I thought that was great. All right, guys, I am going to sort this again because I kind of piled it all back into the bag. But thank you for letting me show you my bins haul. I'm excited to get some of this to the buy sell trade stores. I feel like I found mostly stuff for the buy sell trade stores this week, which is kind of what I'm going for, honestly, these days. I'm trying to make more content. And yeah, I love just getting the quick cash and only listing a handful of really good items. Even though I'm still fine making $10 to $15 sales, but if I can offset that with a couple $100 sales, or let's say, yeah, $100 sale every couple days, that's awesome. So yeah, that's where I am at right now. Thank you again for watching, and I will catch up with you guys soon with another bins haul. Bye, friends.